Constable.
No, you put it.
एक बार बोलो श्री वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. Could we all please stand as we join hands together in prayer? 3 times. Om apavitra pavitra sarvashtam yaspareti punarikangshe. Om sabhyantara suchinama. Om namo narayanaaya krishnaya govindaya namo namam. Om yang brahma varunindra rudra marutastunvanta divyasta vede vede sangha parakramopanishade gayanti yam samagha. Om dhyana vashtita tadgatena manusa pashyanti yam yogino yasyang tang navedo sura suragana devaya tashmai namo namam. He ramam purushottamam narhare narayanam keshava govinda garudhaja gunanidhe damodara madhava. He Krishna Kamalapate Yurupate Sitapate Sripate Vaikuntharipate Characharpate Lakshmi Pate Pahimam Sarva Mangal Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trambike Gauri Narayane Namastate Namo Brahmane Nama. Om Vishnur Vishnur Vishnu Adsi Brahmano Dvitit Prajsi Svedavara Kalpe Vaibhash Mantare Ashtavinshatame Kalyuge Kalipatam Charne Tranda Deshe Kumuto Nagre Tatsat Hari Om Brahmartev Deshe Punyachetre Vaivatvatare Mantare Yathanam Sanvatsare Mukhiyane Tatsat Hari Om Nama Anteshti Karmam Ham Karishe Sara Sarva Mano Kamana Sadharti Sarva Preta Shanti Karo Bhavantu Nama. Om Anadhino Dhane Deva Sankachakra Gadadhara Aksha Pundarikangsham Preta Moksha Pradabhava. Om Krishnaya Vasudevaye Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraye Govindaya Namo Namam. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mritaksaya Shavang Nimit Namo Sriyanteshti Karma Mahang Karishe Nama. Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Shahasranama Tatulyam Rama Nama Varanane. Ram Nam Satya hai, yahi sabke gatya hai. Put it here. And all line up, all the flowers. Please take your seats. Thank you very much. Touch your forehead. Chandan. Put a little water in it. Alright, come. Or just touch hands, with your ring finger. You could stay from here. Put a neat ticker straight across. No, come from here, so you'll get it better. On the tip of the nose, come right up. No. Yeah, right. Dip it properly now and give it. Right, the two around the two ears. Under the chin. Under the chin. Right, and by the two hands. Just put it right here. I'll put one here. And hold this. Spray around the head slowly and then go right around. Om Sri Namostate. Go ahead, continue. 5 times, slowly. Continue spraying. Om Namo Sri Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretas Mrtaksane Shabang Nimit Gandham Maya Dete Topatishtam Tatsat Hari Om Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kamsachanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagat Guru Yang Brahma Varunindra Rudra Maruta Stunwanta Devyasta Vede Vede Sangha Parakramopanishade Gayanti Yam Samagha Dhyana Vashtita Tadgatena Manusa Pashanti Yam Yogino Yasyang Tang Navedo Sura Surgana Devaya Tashmai Namo Namam Sarvesham Mangalam Bhuat Sarva Santu Niramaya Sarva Bhadrani Pashantu Makasyaptuka Bhagavet Nandantu Sarva Bhuteshu Niratikanu Santuscha Priti Rasu Parasparam Siddhi Rasu Chakarmanam Swasya Astradipare Nityam Shanti Rasu Tatuspare Shanti Rastuno Devasya Bhurbhasva Shivam Tatha Sarva Mangal Mangalye Shive Sarvarta Sadhike Sharanye Trambike Gauri Narayane Namastate Sarvesham Mangalam Bhuat Narayanaye Namo Namam Sarva Mangal Mangalye Shive Sarvarta Sadhike Sharanye Trambike Gauri Narayane Namastate Namastate Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pulara Vindayata Patra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnam Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipam. Take 2 mala.
Come in front here and you put down in the right?
It is upright.
Right. We just walk on. Buddy. Put that in the box.
Sarvesham. Yeah, go ahead. Om Pushpamala Maya Dieteto Putishtam Tatsat Hari Om. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Pretanivartana Sargati Vinasham Tatsat Hari Om. Namostate Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pulara Vindayata Patra Netra. Get a little fella 2 flowers now.
Come. The bar flowers. Come. Bar flowers.
Put that.
Bar flowers. That's it.
Right, all could go ahead and sit down for a few minutes. Ek baar bolo Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal. Oh yeah, the Darti. Go ahead too. Take the Tarya.
Darti.
Om
Touch him. I'll touch him.
Krishnaya Ghanta. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandana Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namam Tatsat Hari Om. Continue walking. Om Sri Yam Dvaki Mahaturi Padani Maya Haste Maya Dete Topatishtam Tatsat Hari Om. Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Preta Nivartana Sakati Om Anadhino Dhane Deva Sanka Chakra Gadadhara Aksha Punarikangsham Preta Moksha Pradova Om Krishna Krishna Kripalotang Gatirna Gatirbhava Sansara Prasiddha Purushotamam Tatsat Hari Om Namaha Om Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kamsachanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagat Guru Om Namo Sri Narayanaye Paramatmane Namasri Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namam. While the arati is going on, I'd ask that we all join in a bhajan. Jai Krishna Hare Jaya Krishna Hare Sri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ko dukha dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare O Jaya Krishna Hare Sri Krishna Hare दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। ओ जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, और कोई न खेवन वाला हो, फिर तो ही बेड़ा पार करो। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। जय कृष्ण हरे। श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा। जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, फिर जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। ओ जय कृष्ण हरे। श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। राम नाम सत्य है, यही सबके गति है। वृंदावन कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री उमापति महादेव की जय। My dear friends, thank you. My dear friends, sometimes answers are very difficult to arrive at in a situation like this. Questions remain unanswered, but we have to face the reality of life. Oh, let's sit down, so. We have to face the reality of life, and one of the hardest realities of life is to face death. But Bhagavad Gita tells us that once we are born in this world, we must die. There is no escape, there is no getting away from that. Nobody is going to leave this world without passing through this channel of death. But when somebody dies, it is for us to think about our own management of our life. Because we as human beings, we have the responsibility to manage and govern our lives. What we do with our lives from the moment that we are born until we die. How we govern and what we do with our life. But the most important is to understand your purpose in life. Understand your objective in life. Understand your mission in life. The human life is the highest in God's creation. We all acknowledge and realize and know that. But having the highest in the creation, the highest form of life in the creation, and not knowing what to do with it is a disaster. We are here, my dear friends, to bring the soul into oneness with God. And everything that we do should be channeled in that direction. Because when we come into this world and we take our first breath, we start searching for happiness. And that search ends when we take our final breath. But what is happiness? You have to understand the criteria of happiness. Happiness, my dear friends, is total and unconditional surrender to God. We as human beings are the only ones who are privileged to talk to God. The ants, the dog, the bird, the fish, nobody has that opportunity or privilege to talk to God. And I want you to understand what it means to be human. Unfortunately, the clock is ticking for us all. The clock is ticking, meaning that our time, every minute, every day, every hour, is getting shorter for us. So it means that we need to pursue the objective of our existence in this world. unfortunately, sometimes we are so occupied with seeking happiness that we neglect that duty of bringing ourselves into oneness with God. But once you understand the very purpose of life, you understand what it means to be human and how to pursue this human existence. If we look at Bhagavad Gita chapter 2, Harihi Om Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namam Tatsat Hari Om Namaha Najayate Matava Kadachita Nayang Bhutva Bhavita Nabhava Ajo Nityam Shashonang Purane Nahanyate Hanyamane Sharire. Verse 20 of chapter 2 says that the soul is never born, nor does it ever die. Nor does it become when we are born, nor does it end when we die. That soul is eternal, everlasting, and primeval. Even though the body dies, the soul does not die. In other words, my dear friends, you are not the body, you are the soul. Once you identify with the body, you have problems and frustrations and disappointments and disaster. When you can identify with the soul and understand that you are not the body, you are the soul. And being the soul, that journey of spirituality, that journey of God realization takes place. Harihi Om. Om Vasani Jirnani Yatha Vihaya Navani Grihati Naro Purana Tatha Sharirani Vihaya Jirnani Anyani Sanyani Navani Dehi. Just as one shedding worn out garments, taking on others that are new, likewise the soul, casting off worn out bodies, enters into others that are new. The criteria, my dear friends, is for obtaining a new body is called karma. Karma, karma pradhana vishwakarakha. Whatever we do in our life, everything adds up to the next leg of our journey, that journey into God realization. So everything that we do in terms of karma helps us to determine the direction of life. The very first line of Bhagavad Gita, Dharma Chetre Kurukshetra Samhita Mamaka Pandavaschavi Kim Kurvantu Sanjaya, that this life is like a battlefield. We have God on one side and Satan on one side. And the ammunition, the fuel to drive us forward is called karma. So we do the things that God prescribed, then our life is always comfortable and happy and peaceful. We do the things that Satan prescribed, our life is always in total disaster and calamities and problems and issues one after the other. So my dear friends, we need to understand what this life is all about, because life is shorter than we think. I mean, we are in the midst of this pandemic now where it is predicted that perhaps around 66% of the world population going with this virus. And that is a tremendous amount of people, 66% of the world population. We haven't reached 3% yet, so you still have 97% to go when the virus is in full-fledged. That alone should give us a wake-up call to understand that, okay, life is short, life is uncertain, let us pursue the objective. Today, we have a situation to deal with that is so sad. Young man in the prime of life has everything that is going for him, and just like that, he's no longer. It is a sad moment for us all, and a sad moment that you join with this family to support and to give consolation and courage to bear that difficult task of separation. What is the soul? Nainang chijangdi shahastrani nainang dhipavkana chainon kradyam teopana shushatu marati. That the soul is eternal and everlasting. Weapons cannot destroy it. Fire cannot burn it. Weapon cannot destroy it. Water cannot wet it. So what is that soul? That soul, my dear friends, is your inner self, your spirit, your Atma. And that soul is the silent witness to everything that is happening in your life. And that soul is going to continue that journey. And Bhagavad Gita says, Jatasi dharo mitru dhuram janma mitasitatas maritung tasachutang marhasi. That once we are born in this world, we must die. There is no escape from death, my dear friends. Once we are born in this world, we must die. You know, some people act and behave as if they come to turn stone. They come here in such a proud and arrogant and ignorant, and that they feel they come here forever. But we are here for a short time. We are like a tourist. We are just here as a visitor. And therefore, understanding the temporary nature of our existence in this world, we have to do what we have come here. So, Jatasru Dromitru, that once we are born, we must die. And once we die, we must be reborn. And death is certain for the born. You should not therefore grieve over the inevitable. It must happen. If it don't happen today, tomorrow, next week, next 5 years, next 20 years, next 100 years, we must all have to go. That, my dear friends, is to tell us that while we have the opportunity, while we have the privilege, while we have the options, practice our spiritual development, practice our spiritual growth. Everything else in life is just frivolous, but what is important is our spiritual journey. Grieve. I know this family is going through a very sad time, to put it very simple. It is a very difficult thing for any parent to have to face this kind of situation. It is the hidden fear of every parent to know that, okay, you have to say goodbye to a child that you have brought into this world and protected and nurtured and cultivated and brought to this level. It is a very, very sad and very difficult situation to be in. But my dear friends, it's every parent fear. Parents would sit down by the front door and wait until their child come from school or come from work or whatever, and then they'll go and sleep. Just to make sure that the welfare of the child is there. And it's a very difficult situation to face when you are in this position. But the courage is, Bhagavad Gita tells you that you must not grieve. Because with grief, you create obstacles in the travels of the soul. When you hold on to that departed loved one and you don't let go, you constantly renew that grief, that memory, and that constant renewal of memory, it holds back the soul from its travel. Bhagavad Gita tells you that instead of grieving and crying, pray. Because you have lost a loved one, a near and dear person to your life. But that person have lost everything. They've lost their body, they've lost their vehicle, they've lost their family, they've lost everything. So their trauma is 10 times greater than your trauma. And the more you grieve and sorrow and cry, it affects the soul. But when you sit down and pray, it gives you courage and solace and comfort, and it gives that soul the strength to go on and to carry on. So to the parents, to the brothers and sisters and friends and families who have lost loved ones, pray. prayer is the answer. When you are faced with grief, when you are faced with sorrow, when you are faced with that agonizing situation, you pray and it strengthens you and strengthens others. Ek baar bolo Sri Krishna Chand Bhagwan ki jai. So I say mother and father to come and offer a mala. Let us just put the mala in, that's all. Come, ma'am. Hold it up. Om Anadhino Dhane, take it. Yeah. Anadhino Dhane Deva Sankachakra Gadadhara Aksha Pundari Kangsham Preta Moksha Prodo. Right, that's all. Sit down. Om Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Guru Govindaya Namo Namam. Sisters? Yeah, where's she? Come wait. Yeah. Yeah. Om Govindaya, hold it. That's okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Chananda. Wait, take this. Put some perfume. Om Namo Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Chananda Gopa Kumaraya Guru Govindaya Yat Kripatam Aham Bande Paramananda Madhavam put it right there. Yat Kripatam Aham Bande Paramananda Madhavam Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trambike Gauri Narayane Namastate Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namaha. Go sit down. Sisters? Alright, let them do the full arati and thing. My dear friends, sometimes word cannot be expressed with situations except to say that we all have to pass through this, and that in itself is a form of consolation and courage.
Just walk on here, Spasso.
Come here. Take flowers.
Take them.
Find out if they prepare anybody to say anything. You prepare anybody to say anything? Okay. Huh? I have.
Anybody who wants.
Okay. No, but you didn't prepare nobody for that. Spread the flowers all over. My dear friends, all who wish to come and pay their respects, you are invited to do so now. Sisters and cousins and whoever. Yeah, because we have plenty of time. Put your flowers. Spread it around. Spread the flowers all over. Flowers, perfume. Om Krishnaya Vasudevaya Sri Krishnaya Govindaya Narayanaya Paramatmane Namo Namam He Ramam Purushottamam Narhare Narayanam Keshava Govinda Gardhuja Gunanidhe Damodara Madhava He Krishna Kamalapate Yurupate Sitapate Sripate
Let's put it and let's walk on it.
Vaikuntari Pate Charachar Pate Lakshmi Pate Pahimam Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trambike Gauri Narayane Namastate Om Namaste Astu Namastate Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Phulara Vindaya Tapatra Netra Om Namo Narayanaya Namo Namam He Ramam Purushottamam Narhare Narayanam Keshava Govinda Gardhuja Gunanidhe Damodara Madhava Spread it out, spread the flowers right through. Right, you come this side.
as we gather here today to celebrate the life of Shami and to pay the last respect to his physical body. Just want to say a few words on behalf of the family. In everybody's wildest dream, we would have never thought this would have been the way we are gathering here for Shami. We expected it to be in a different manner, a different celebration. Unfortunately, as Baba said, you could never know what is written for our life. It's a very sad moment, and I hope everybody here come with a positive mind to say that he's in a better life, in a better way, in a better time of his life. Although it's sad, but you have to gather the strength to walk through this painful, very painful moment. And on behalf of the family, I'd like to thank everyone for sharing the support, expressing the words, the encouragement, just being here. You know, it takes strength to coming out and being here, showing the support for the family. I've known Shami for a very long time, and for those who know him, he's a very spirited young man, and he loved to have fun. He had loved to laugh. I know everybody know that the laugh was, you know, contagious. You know, when he come and he started making jokes and stuff. You know, and everybody will miss Shami. Everybody will miss him in the events. You know, when he come, he had that way, you know. It's not much I can say to clear the overcast feeling that I have here today. But you know, we love Shami. Everybody loves Shami, right? So thanks very much, Baba, for taking it in.
Thank you.
Sitaram, everybody.
All right, thank you very much. Dear boy. Come. Offer your flowers now.
Offer your flowers. Come this side. Come this side.
Yeah, just rest it right there. Om Surya Chakshu Gakshatu Vad Madhang Cha Gachu Prithvi Cha Apo Dharmang. Om Apo Vagakshu Apo Vagaksha Yati Tatrate Hang Aushadhishu Pratishtam. Om Sri Pratham Pinna Danam Pindo Parimaya Dete Tatsat Harihi Om.
Open your mouth and let the water fall like this and come in, right?
Open your tongue.
Open your tongue and let the water fall like this.
Om Sri Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Om Apu Vagakshu Yati Tatrate Hitang Aushadhishu Pratishtam Sharire Om Panchatattva Shanti Om Panchatattva Shanti Om Panchatattva Shanti. Vrindavan Krishna Chand Bhagwan Ki Jai. Okay, at this time, my dear friends, we are about to leave. I'd ask that those who want to do a final viewing do so now. We have 3 minutes, and then we're going to be leaving.
All right, let's come one by one. Well, let's step back, boys. Let's step back. Come on, come. Let's walk round. Let's walk round.
Empty door. As you offer your flowers, just move around. Just control Felicity, right? So my dear friends, we're heading to Felicity and not Caroni cremation site. Felicity.
This one. Put the flowers.
When the body leaves, I want to take that hair and get back.
Move the body by the corner, right? By this corner, right? And then you go load them up.
Say when you're ready, I'd ask them to stand up.
Let me organize that.
Could we all please stand? Om Anadhino Dhane Anadhino Dhane Deva Sankachakra Radhara Akshapundari Kangsham Preta Moksha Triproda Bhava Krishna Krishna Kripalu Tangatir Nagatir Bhava Sansar Purushottamam Tatsat Harihi Om Namaha Om Namo Brahmane Nama Go Brahman Hitaya Cha. Holy hand. Put all the flowers on. Om Vasudevam Satram Devam Kamsachan Devaki Paramanandam Vasudevaय Nanda Gopa Kumaraय Guru Govindaय Namo Namam Tatsat Harihi Om Vasudevaय
Come on.
Krishna
That's all right.
Center.
Hey, boy, you come back in front there. From this side. Come on this side.
Take water. Om Tatsali
Oh my friends, the only way to get salvation is by chanting the name of the Lord. Without such worship, true happiness and everlasting joy will be denied. This gift of the human body is now yours. Make use of this opportunity and be not like the lamp that tries to burn without the wick. Worship the Lord continuously. Time is passing away.
From wherein
You always talk about here. You always come and you talk about Mama.
ओम मृतकस्थाने शवंग निमित मया देते उपतिष्ठाम तत्सत हरि ओम नमः। ओम नमो श्री अध्यामुख गोत्रस्य मुख प्रेतस्य मृतकस्थाने शवंग निमित स्नानं मया देते उपतिष्ठाम तत्सत हरि ओम. Put the canfa a little more right.
Two channels the canva fall, right? Maybe the fall in I just sketch and it doesn't see, right?
ओम यम द्वारे महाघोरे
No, no. you over here, no?
Om Yam Dware Mahagore Deepadane Maya Haste Maya Dete Topatishtam Tatsat Harihi Om Namaha. Om Sri Panchatattva Shanti Agni Shanti Akash Shanti Vayu Shanti. Om Panchatattva Shanti. Om Akash Shanti Agni Shanti Vayu Shanti Ganga Shanti. Om Dharti Mata Shanti Namaha.
Go and take that pin, that and break it four for me.
This one.
This one, you can break it.
Just crack it in half and half
This one,
again.
this one. This one, crack it in half.
Right, and half again.
Take this piece and throw it so. Take one piece and throw it behind it. Take one piece and throw it so. Take one piece and throw it so. Yeah, very good.
Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya. Om Surya Chakshu Gakshitu Vata Madhangcha Gachu Apova Gachu Yatitranta Hito Oshadhi Purishtam Tatsat Harihi Om. Om Panchatattva Shanti Tatsat Harihi Om. Amukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Chatware Kochar Nimit Eshate Pindamaya Dete Topatishtam Namaha. No, face row, face the foot side. Right. Hello? Wrap it cloth.
Well, they'll come here, right? I don't know.
Yeah, let's cross the water.
Turn on again. Turn the head back up so. Foot up so. Turn on again. Press down gently now, gentle. Come again, right? Water.
Go touch hand. Om Surya Kakshu Vada Madhang Jatu Sri Snanang Britak Snanang Shamang Nimit Maya Dete Upatishtam Tatsat Harihi Om Anadhinodhane Deva Sankachakra Gadadhara Kshapundari Kangsham Om Sri Yamdware Mahagore Deepadane Maya Haste. Take a double. Om Yamdware Mahagore Deepadane Maya Haste Maya Dete. Om Surya Chakshu Gakshatu Vara Madham Cha Prithvi Dharma Apo Va Gakshu Gakshatre Oshadhishu Pratishtam Panchatattva Shanti Agni Shanti Akash Shanti Vayu Shanti Prithvi Shanti Agni Shanti Namaha. Anadhinodhane Deva Sankachakra Gadadhara Akshapundri Kangsha Namo Narayanaye Namo Namam. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Vishwanta Bhutanam Nimit Rudra Devta Va Eshang Te Pindam Maya Dete Upatishtam. Om Namo Sri Pindadanam Pindopari Maya Dete Upatishtam Tatsat Harihi Om Namaha.
Then lift again. You turn foot first side. Oh, look, come on, I need that. Right, go to the turn around. Go again.
Go on, touch hands. Om Mritaksane Shavang Nimit Maya Dete Topatishtam Tatsat Harihi Om. Hari Om Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kamsachanu Ramardanam Devaki Parmanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. Om Sri Yamdware Mahagore Deepadane Maya Haste Maya Dete Namaha. Anadhinodhane Deva Sankachakra Gadadhara Kshapundari Kangsham Preta Moksha Pradoha Krishnaye Narayanaye Namo Namo. Om Namo Panchatattva Shanti Agni Shanti Akash Shanti Vayu Shanti.
Pick up. Huh? Yeah. Let it come right here. So now I'm resting up here. Turn around, and front up. Turn. Right. That's not the idea. Nice. Good. Very good. Sit.
Straighten it down.
Nice. Good. Bit more target, right?
Om mritak stane shavang nimit maya dete upatishtam tatsat harihi om. Om namo Sri shavang nimit Krishna Kripalo Tangatirna Gatir Bhava Sansar Prasiddha Purushottamam. Namo Suryanadhinodhane Deva Sankachakra Gadhara Akshapunarikangsham Preta Moksha Pradavaha Krishna Kripalo Tangatirna Gatir Bhava Sansar Prasiddha Purushottamam.
You got wrap it now, but careful again. You good everything right here, or you go bring it up more?
No, we do everything right.
Throw piece up. See it behind here. Right, throw piece up. And throw piece up.
Om Tatsat Harihi Om. Surya Chakshur Gakshatu Bar Madhang Cha Gakshu Prithvi Cha Dharmanang Apo Vag Akshu Yatre Tatra Te Hitang Aushadhishu Pratishtam Sharire Om Agmukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Shavang Haste निमित प्रेत देवतावा येषां ते पिंडम मया देते तोपतिष्ठम राम नाम सत्य है यही सबके गत्य है
Pick up all the flowers. Put it inside the bucket. Come on. All the flowers, my left thing, that's the dependent.
yeah okay let me pass so leave the pinda take up everything else
Break up the flowers now. Break the flowers now.
break the stem so you go fit take a mala to all the flowers
Only malas, everything else. So, pick up the leaf and we're going to step back now. You go follow us, right? Step back. Come by.
Just got a coffee motor.
Om
Oh yeah, they're all good.
Om Kritva Sudosh Kritang Karma Janata Vaya Janata Mrityukala Vashang Praptam Nara Panchatmagam Dharma Samayuktam Lobha Moha Samaritang Dehe Yang Sarvagatrani Debya Lokana Sagakshatu Om Nanadhinodhane Deva Sankachakra Gadadhara Akshe Pundarikangsham Preta Moksha Pradabhava Namo Narayanaye Paramatmane Namasri.
Right, and one it up there. Top your lip. They put it between your lip there.
No, any mouth.
Any more? Yeah, tell you what you put it. Nice. Very good.
You have can pa?
Yeah, I don't know what it up to do. Probably can't paint up it. There you go. Okay. can make himself.
Voilà, vous êtes.
Forget them. Hi. Kanan, leave the cloth on the ground. Another elephant come. What you do? We go just come in here too, right?
Yeah, but I don't also come before it was one.
Right. Lift up now. Lift up. Watch me. Walk wrong, so come. Just step back a bit. Walk wrong, so walk so. Walk with the foot first. Walk around with the foot. Look to the arm. Walk around. I'll get come up. I'll walk up. Right. And you feel what to do. Foot first.
I think so.
And the back here level. Right. Yeah, boy.
Ya que digo, tadi,
Om Surya
Mix it up. Mix it up.
Om Tatsat Harihi Om Om Chatvari Sringataraya Sukla Bagni Prahiti Durang Yam Rage Gakshatu Vipraha Yaha. Mix it up. Om Twang Bhuta Jagad Entrusted Bhuta Paripalakam Britang Sansarika Sasta Murakam Tvam. All touch hands, eh? Alright, big mouthful at a time. Om Lobhaya Swaha in the middle. Try and do it so. Yeah. Om Sutvache Swaha. Om Lohitaya Swaha. Om Medebhyo Swaha. Om Mansebhyo Swaha. Astibhyo Swaha. Om Majabhyo Swaha. Om Retse Swaha. Payave Swaha. Om Ayasaya Swaha. Om Prayasaya Swaha. Sansaya Swaha. Suche Swaha. Sochamanaya Swaha. Shokaya Swaha. Tapyamanaya Swaha. Om Taptaya Swaha. Om Dharmaya Swaha. Brahmahatyaya Swaha. Go ahead, continue. Little bit. Om Vishwebhyo Devebhyo Swaha. Last one more. Om Dhava Pratavyang Bhyo Namaha Swaha. Take the mango leaf, circle water and throw it on the ground 3 times. Papoham Papa Karmaham. Papatma Papa Sambhava. Trahimam Pundari Kangshe. Sarpa Parohari. Sarva Mangal Bhavatu Namaha. Just the Mediterranean. Alright. Well, be careful what the person in front of you, it will have hot oil fall into it. Every time you pass in, just touch the fire with it too, eh? Wait. Form a line, I'll go back, spread out a little bit. Come. Right, together. Om Namo Sri Kritva Sudushkritam Karma Jata Javyata Jana Mrityu Kalvashang Praptam Nara Panchapkatam. Om. Right, start a walk. Walk.
I start to walk.
Walk right along. Dharma dharma samayuktam lobha moha samaratam. Om dharma dharma samayuktam lobha smritam. Dehinam sarvagatrain debyani lokan. Touch the fire and continue walking quickly. That it will. Om namo Sri dharma dharma samayuktam lobha moha samavritam. Deheyang sarvagatrani debyani loka sagakshatu. Om tatsat harihi om. Namo brahmane nama narayanaye namo namam. Yat kripatamaham bande paramananda madhavam. Om namo narayanaye krishnaye govindaye namah. Right. Wait, stop. Right. No, go ahead. I'm telling the others. Push it through there and light it in the box. Push it in the push the stick in there and leave it now.
I don't want to do it.
Come. Ola, come.
Take all the time, take all the time. Come, take all the time. Take all the time. One by one. Come, boy. Come this way. No. So this way, right? Open it to and like this one. No, come here. Hold it so, and you can have it back, right?
Om Satram Jagasar. Satram Jagasar Pretnam Jajmana Sahi. Om Tilodikang Tilanjali Maya Dete Upatishtam Tatsat Hari Om. Om Namo Sri Anadhinodhane Deve Sankachakra Gadadhara. Loyahan a little bit. Akshapundari Kang Sham Preta Moksha Prabhava. Om Krishna Krishna Kripalutan Gatanag Vatarasansar. Om Namo Narayanaye Namaha. Take out the ring. Loose out the knot. Rest it on the kush glass. All take out the ring, put it down here. Alright, yeah, put it down. Alright, rest your hand on the kush glass and say, Mother Earth, I pray that wherever the soul of Shami be, Mother Earth, bless that soul with rest, peace, comfort, guidance, protection. Touch your forehead 3 times. Jai Dharti Mata. Om Bhurbhaswa. Tatsavita, right, go ahead. Right, go ahead. Alright, Bung, tell all what to do when you reach home to touch the Alright, well, let me come out of the heat here. Come this side. Come, so come out of the fire. You have everything ready?
Yeah, everything's set up already.
Okay, when I'll reach back, touch the gobar, the hardi, the cutlass.
Take some water, touch it in the back. Right, with the grass, right?
And then it have a orange.
Tuesday and Saturday. Right?
I want to confirm that, so I don't know what they are going to
Go home and change and come back. Just come back. She's comforting everyone else to stay back. Yeah, but she cannot make up. I don't know. But I know she's able to comfort the other family members. Make sure like the comments constantly being burnt.
Đem đến rồi nhỉ? Ini dia lagi đem ada deh. Dulu temu di bawah. Ada asing now.
It's only hard to burn it, right?